Over the past few years, it has become common knowledge that the health of heavy metal star Ozzy Osbourne has been deteriorating. However, Sharon Osbourne, the veteran rocker's wife, has subsequently disclosed some very devastating news regarding Ozzy's life, which is certain to shatter the heart of any and all fans. Ozzy's health has taken a turn for the worse, according to Sharon, who disclosed this information in an interview with The Sun. She also stated that Ozzy is unable to walk anymore. According to her, Parkinson's disease is a progressive condition. You will not be able to maintain stability with it. It has an effect on several regions of the body, including his legs, and it has affected his legs. The devastating news was revealed by Ozzy on an episode of Ozzy Speaks on his SiriusXM channel, which is called Ozzy's Boneyard. In a recent broadcast, Ozzy stated, "I've made it to 2025. Do you know what I was thinking over the holidays despite the fact that I am unable to walk? For all of my whining, I am still here and still living. Even though I am complaining that I am unable to walk, I glance down the road and see that there are those who did not put in even half as much effort as I did, and still did not succeed." The medical issues that Ozzy has been experiencing can be traced back to the year 2019, when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. It wasn't until the following year that he made his diagnosis public. At that time, the news reported that Ozzy had discovered he had the disease after suffering a fall at his residence. The fall also dislodged metal pins that had been inserted in his neck following an ATV accident that occurred in 2003. This accident needed surgery and a considerable period of recuperation. The former Black Sabbath leader described the terrifying event and highlighted how difficult it had been for them to deal with it all during an appearance on Good Morning America in the year 2020. This was the first time that he and Sharon disclosed his condition to the public. "I was injured in a fall. All of my nerves were damaged as a result of the surgery that was performed on my neck." When asked about his health at the time, Sharon stated that despite the prognosis, he was still in a relatively good condition. She went on to clarify that there are numerous varieties of Parkinson's disease. Although it is not a sentence of death by any length of the imagination, it does have an effect on particular nerves in your body, almost as if you had a nice day, then another good day, and then a day that is extremely horrible. The unfortunate reality is that Ozzy's condition has deteriorated further and further since then. And in the year 2024, Ozzy disclosed on the podcast The Osbournes that he was already having a great deal of difficulty walking. He stated that his feet felt as if they were being bound to bricks whenever he attempted to move around. Sharon just made the announcement that Ozzy would be rejoining with Black Sabbath for a special one-time only concert. This was in spite of the devastating health update that was recently released. She stated that not only will this be the first time in 20 years that the band's original lineup would be on the same stage, but it will also be the final time that the four members of the band will ever perform together. Sharon shared with BBC News that Ozzy is looking forward to the impending event, which is scheduled to take place on July 5, 2025 in Birmingham, the city in which he was born and raised. He is doing brilliantly. She reported that he is doing exceptionally well. Because he will be reunited with all of his buddies and the boys, he is rather thrilled about this opportunity. Everyone will find it to be exciting. In addition, she assured the audience that Ozzy would compensate for his limited mobility through his musical performance, stating that his voice is as strong as it has ever been. This promise was made when Ozzy took the stage for the reunion gig. It is unfortunate that the good news is accompanied by a little bit of a cloud of doubt. The fact that this will not be Ozzy's last gig with Black Sabbath was another revelation that she made. It is going to be his very last show ever. Neither his friends nor his fans were able to say their goodbyes to Ozzy before he passed away. It seems to him that there has been no complete halt. This marks the end of his sentence.